Hey guys, it's Dern77 bringing you a rundown on Far Cry 3, the third installment in the Far Cry series, which I have not played very much at all until now. I've played Far Cry 1 very briefly a long time ago. I never touched Far Cry 2, but this is Far Cry 3, and it's excellent. So let's go ahead and get in here and see what's going on. Check your Uplay account status. Oh, thank you, God. Yeah, as you can see here, we got story, co-op, and multiplayer. Now, co-op and multiplayer, I honestly haven't messed with much at all. Multiplayer seems like it's basically just Call of Duty, with a couple of interesting twists, but nothing too spectacular. And co-op, I think, is kind of a wave-based survival type thing with some co-op guys. I haven't touched any of those yet, and I'm probably not even going to go into them in this video because I don't really think they're very important in this game. I think what of course, the main draw is in this game is the single player, and because it's just so well made, so well crafted. So let's go ahead and get in here and see what's going on. So I'd say I'm probably about halfway through the game, not with everything, not with the collectibles and all that jazz, but just about halfway through with the story missions and stuff. So if you're wanting to keep your ears closed for spoilers, there might be a few things I'll show in here that might have some spoilers. I'll probably be avoiding most of the story stuff because there's just so much shit to do outside the story anyway. So before we get out of here into the jungle, let me kind of give you an idea of how your loadout type system works, all that stuff. So you've got these things, these little automated vending machines right here, and you can buy guns here and ammo and basically anything you need, body armor and stuff like that. I actually need some body armor, so I'm going to buy that right now. And maps, which help you, find collectibles and stuff like that. But the cool thing is if you go around freeing these radio towers, you get a lot of these guns for free. So I haven't bought a single gun because I've just been going around to the radio towers and getting stuff. So there's tons of different guns in here: LMGs, launchers, specials, you got sniper rifles, SMGs in there, and most of them are customizable to a certain extent. And this is where you sell stuff. You get a lot of vendor trash, and it's very discernible as vendor trash, and you just basically go in there and sell it. So that's really well done, I feel like, because they just basically give you stuff to find to sell. You don't have to be like, oh, does this need to be sold? Does this need to be sold? Like, basically everything you find that's not animal skin or a leaf, you can just sell without even having to worry about it. This is an outpost, and this is Far Cry 3. It's a massive jungle. I am Jason Brody. So far, the story has actually been pretty interesting. I'm a guy named Jason Brody, and you start off with this intro, and there's just it's just like you come to this island with like just so many just seemingly horrible people, just like people that just don't give a shit about life and are just fucking screaming money in people's faces and stuff like that, and you're one of those people. And then you come here and you get captured by a slave trader named Vaz. And while I'm doing this, I think I'll head to a radio tower or something here. But yeah, you get captured by a slave trader named Vaz, you and all your friends. And you end up escaping from Vaz, but your friends don't. So you start, going on a quest to try to help them. And in this process, you meet a guy named Dennis, who is a very large part of a kind of a rebel tribe here against Vaz's slavery, slave trade kind of regime. And he gives you a tattoo, which starts giving you more mystical powers and lets you get in touch with the jungle. And it seems pretty cool because it basically seems like this transformation of this really douchey guy into something a little bit more than that. And like, you can kind of see the transformation of him, like, doing this just to survive and to help his friends, into doing this because he almost enjoys it because, the fucking jungle. So yeah, I'm just kind of running around here. I need to find something to do, but I've actually freed up a lot of this stuff. While I'm on this map here, let me show you what's up here. There's a ton of, the map's huge. I mean, I've maybe explored half of it, but there's tons of stuff to do. There's radio towers, which are very similar to something like Assassin's Creed, which I'm heading to right now. If you free one of those, and it basically frees up that part of the map. There's outposts, which if you free some of those, then basically people around you will not be there won't be enemies around you anymore after you free up an outpost. Maybe I'll actually go to an outpost first. That's a good place to start because that just gives you a good idea of what the combat's like. There's obviously just regular side missions, stuff like, just delivering stuff to people and all that stuff. There's also a relic over here somewhere that I kind of want. Wonder where it's at. It's probably underground. Those relics are pretty interesting. They're not just usually just sitting out for you to find. You usually have to go into like a little cave or something like that to find them. There's memory cards to find. They give you, and there's letters from World War II to find. There's animals to hunt. I think the best part about this game, honestly, is everything just feels so rewarding. Like, really, like, and so finely tuned. Like, especially when it comes to an open world game, that's really hard to get because I feel like, there's just so much shit in an open world game, So, like, I mean, you're bound to run into a mission where you're just like, I don't really want to do that. It's just like, I'll do it to get 100%, but I don't really want to do that. But everything in this game, I just kind of want to do, like, everything. The crafting system, which I will go into later, even though it kind of sucks because I've crafted most of the stuff that I need, so it might be kind of harder to show off. But the crafting system basically is something, like you have, you can hold $1,000, I think, up front in your wallet. And once you collect, 2 deer, then you skin those deer, then you can upgrade that wallet into... Oh, God, no! What the fuck? Oh, God. I don't know where I am. Holy shit. Okay, anyway, when you grab the deer and you skin it, you can then use those 2 deer skins to make yourself a better wallet. And it goes on from there, like it'll tell you, like, you start off with 1 weapon that you can hold, but you can hold up to 4. And so you'll need to go, kill some goat and skin those goat and upgrade your weapon capacity and stuff. And it's like super rewarding because it's like, it'll be something like, skin 2 goats. Like you're not going out there like hunting down goats like crazy. You're not going out there like, just like having to grind this stuff up like nuts. But like, yeah, like there's definitely, it's still enough to make you want to go out and hunt those goats. It's like, it feels like you're doing something, It's not just like, okay, let me hunt this 10th goat in a row and let me get this going. Like, it's like, no, today I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna hunt some fucking goat. And I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna get the goat that I need, and I'm going to make a better wallet, and that's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna start hunting the next animal. So it's really well done. The crafting stuff, I think, is really well done. I just wish that maybe it extended a little farther, because I feel like that I'm very quickly running out of stuff to craft. I'm going into a weird place, man. Fucking jungle. I don't know where I'm at. I'm just just trying to get over someplace, but in the process, I've found myself in a very peculiar area. There's a ton of cool stuff in this world. Like, seriously, this is one of the best open world games I've played in a while, because it's just, I feel like, I love open world games, and like, certain games like GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption, even though there was a lot of stuff to do to fuck around with in those games, like, I feel like those were worth having the open world in it just because of the ability that Rockstar has to establish like this living, breathing world. But honestly, there wasn't, let's see, there's some pigs right there. Honestly, there wasn't a ton of stuff to do outside of the story stuff, and that's cool, because like the story and the presentation was great, and I mean, at Red Dead there was a little bit more to do. But my favorite type of open world game is a game that truly feels like an open world game. A game that feels like you basically have everything in your control, and every time you play the game, like you can come up with like your own stories, Like, you go out and you make a story in the jungle, and every single time it's exciting. And that's, like, it kind of comes back to what I was saying about everything in this game feeling really rewarding, because it's just like, whenever you do anything, it's exciting, and it's fun, and like, there's no telling what will happen in this world. Like, there's tons of little crazy things you can find, like I just found back there. I think I'd been there before because I'd taken over the outpost before. I'm gonna get in this car. And there's all the way the animals interact with the people, and the way the people interact with each other, and the way just the jungle is, and just the amount of stuff that you can combine with vehicles, with you know, weapons, with, you know, everything. It's so cool, and it's a really, really fun open world game. If you're the type of person that's just like, give me a ton of tools, let me go crazy, especially if you're the type of person that loves a jungle setting, this game is for you, no doubt. So we're coming up on an outpost here, and this is what I was just talking about. Basically, if I take this over, then I get a fast travel location, and I also get one of those gun, you know, stations that I can, you know, use whenever I need, and it also lowers the enemy presence in this area. So I like to play this game stealthily. I mean, I feel like that's kind of the main way you should play the game, but there's also, I mean, you can just bust out light machine gun and start fucking people up too. I started carrying that around for a little while. It was pretty great. But so as you can see, I got those two guys marked right now, and to mark people, what you got to do is you got to bring out your camera here, and you find them, and you zoom in on them or whatever, and then mark them. You can also use some cool syringes. For instance, this I crafted will allow me to see through walls and see some of the guys. So there's more guys in here than I initially thought. I mean, I expected kind of more because it's an outpost. Let's see if I can mark these guys. Yeah, okay, I got those guys marked. I like to make sure I got everybody marked first before I move in. But yeah, there's just, this is kind of the beauty of this game. I mean, there's a lot of stuff about, you know, the open world and the dynamic, and this, I guess, this kind of works into it too. But the real beauty of this game is just having these kind of encounters and being able to approach them completely your own way, you know, and really making yourself feel like you are this jungle beast that, like, is not only, you know, using your own wits, but the jungle's wits against them. So we got this guy walking over here. I'm going to see if maybe I can take him down. Hopefully nobody saw me. Oh, I can't believe they didn't see me. Just come back here, buddy. Just come back here. Don't you worry about nothing. You're going to have a nice rest back here. Your friends will probably be joining you fairly soon. So that's a takedown, and that's just, you know, a really effective way of stealthily killing people. What is that right there? What do we got? Got some dingos or something charging in here. Are they attacking them? I hope so. Anyway, yeah, wait, yeah, they're shooting at them. Yeah, go dingoes, go dingoes, go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do my work for me, please, and thank you. Yes, that guy's dead. Awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna chill back and let the jungle handle these guys for a little while. I'm gonna do, let me do this real quick. This will give you a quick glimpse of the crafting stuff. But yeah, like there's like I was talking about with the crafting, for instance, like this is the wallet. For the first wallet, I needed, you know, 2 goats, do that, and then the last one's usually like a special rare animal that you have to do a mission for. You know, but for instance, you know, this, I gotta get 2 leopard skins. I've got 1. Once I have 2 leopard skins, I can make a better munitions pouch. Really simple, satisfying stuff. But anyway, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to craft some more combat syringes so I can use more enhanced perception. So I just crafted that. You need leaves to combat, craft that stuff. So I just did that, and I'm doing that now, and look at that guy running from that dingo. Oh god, there's a lot of guys in here. So let's see if I can mark all these guys. Yeah, shoot the dingo. Now, what I'm trying to do is make sure that the alarm is disabled before I go in, because if I go up to the alarm and I actually disable it, then they can't use it all over the map. I think everybody's like dead except for these guys. Those dingoes fucked up everybody. You're gonna die too. But yeah, I don't really remember what I was saying. I'm just kind of amazed that I've basically just taken this outpost by with a dingo. But yeah, the crafting stuff anyway. Yeah, use that stuff to make a lot of different syringes, a lot of different stuff overall. And let's see here, you motherfucker. That's gonna be a hard shot. I want to use my arrow, but I want to take this outpost without getting seen, so I'm gonna try to snipe him here. I love using the arrows, but at this point, I'm just gonna do what I need to do. Gotcha. Did I just take that? I just took that. Thank you, dingoes. Thank you, jungle. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. And see, that's just a tiny taste of like what kind of crazy shit can happen in this game. You know, I mean, like there's no telling. The world is truly alive. Oh god, it's truly alive and on fire. on me. It's truly alive, and it just feels awesome to be able to see that kind of shit. Just like I didn't even do anything. The jungle just handled those people. It was awesome. But anyway, so we took that outpost. Thank you, dingos. And there's a little dingo image right there. They're jamming around. So yeah. Anyway, that didn't really give you a good taste of the combat, but it did give you a good taste of the jungle. A rare undying bear killed some campers, hunted down with a shotgun provided at the side of the attack. So I'll just do this. This is one of the hunting missions. These are pretty cool. They usually involve you hunting like some really rare animal, or either, you know, a group of animals just with a specific weapon. And as you can see now, all my dudes are starting to populate this place up, and you know, hopefully I'll start jamming some music here and having some drinks. We'll see. Yeah, so I just took that mission, and I'm gonna go up to it and see if I can hunt this bear. And I think if I hunt this bear, oh, I just ran over that chicken. I think if I hunt this bear and get it, I think I can craft one of those more crazy, awesome things. So let's see how this goes. Bears are not easy to hunt either, so it's never good when you're just chilling and a bear just kind of shows up. So I guess I'll replace the sniper rifle with the shotgun. I have to use the shotgun because that's required for this mission. Yeah, no, I'm at the designated location. So I'm going to go ahead and use another syringe here. If there's one true bummer that I've found about this game, and there hasn't been many, honestly, but it's this. It's the fact that you can only have 2 syringes or any sort of custom things set at a quick slot at one time, which means I can have 2 syringes to where I can just press down and left on the D-pad, but since the up part of the D-pad is always taken by your camera, and the right part on the D-pad is always taken by throwing rocks, which I just did and is good for distracting enemies, you can only have 2 quick custom slots at the same time. And when you start getting into like crafting like arrows and stuff like that, you know, custom arrows, like it's a bummer because you're gonna end up pausing the game a lot, and you're gonna end up, you know, just kind of, oh god, you're gonna end up pausing the game a lot to use stuff that you wish you could just use right there. And I wish that would have been handled a little bit better. And unfortunately, from what I've heard, I was like, well, this is, you know, obviously something that would be fixed on the PC. But from what I've heard, it's the same way on the PC. So, there's a bear here. I'm gonna shoot him in the face. Ah! Oh god, you're a creepy looking fucking bear. Holy shit. Okay. Nice bear. Wow. Whoa. No. Oh my god. That thing is scary as shit. No. Oh, I might be dead here. Yep, I might be dead here. Okay, let me get out of this fucking cave. Hardcore. Oh, God. Woo. Holy shit. All right, well, I got him. Let's skin him up here and see what's going on. Hang on just a second. Let's see here. I got the undying bear skin. Nice. And let's see. I'll go into the crafting. That also finished that hunting mission, so that's great. Let's see. The loot. Yes, finally. I can make the biggest loot rucksack I could possibly have, which means I can hold 96 stuff. That's great. So yeah, that was intense. That bear was pretty intense. God, I'm just going to go look at him again. That was creepy as hell. And the game looks great. Like you just saw there in that cave, like holy shit like that. You know, the lighting on the bear and just the lighting just overall and just the look of the game is just great. It's pretty impressive for the Xbox. And honestly, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm playing this on the Xbox 360. I've seen people play this on the PC. I mean, I think that most people that are into Far Cry would know this already. But if you've got a good PC that's you know, worth running games on, just play this on the PC because while it is playable on the Xbox and it works fine, like I'm having a shit ton of fun with this. It's the frame rate and stuff just really can lag, and you can just like it still looks really good, but like seriously, like pretty much every time I'm turning, like you can see the frame rate dipping, you can see screen tearing sometimes, you know. And I mean, oh god, Jesus, with the game this intense overall, it's kind of hard to tell if they tried their best or if this is just kind of the best that they could do. Sorry, dingoes, you helped me earlier, but you attack me now. But it's just, you know, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, well, they could have did better. I don't really know. But if you only got an Xbox or a PS3 and you want to play this game, by all means, get it on there. But if you have a PC that can run games, play this on the PC, because that seems like it's the best option for you. And it seems like, I mean, it's always been the best option for Far Cry players most of the time. So, oh God. Okay, I was trying to go up there and get that relic. Anyway, I guess I'll show a radio tower real quick, and I might show a story mission. I don't know. They're good. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're good. It's just that, like, number one, I only have one save on here. Like, as far as I can tell, they only allow you to have one save, which is, I mean, I guess that's okay. But usually for open world games, I kind of expect a little bit, you know, more. So they don't really let you do that kind of stuff, but so I don't want to get in the story mission, and I've got my TV turned down low. I don't want to like miss stuff, because the story, like I said, so far has been pretty interesting. But you know, at the same time, I'd like to show it off. So I'll see what I can do. Yeah, let's see here. Let me see if I can get up to this radio tower. Yeah, drive a car. The waypoint stuff is okay. I feel like sometimes it's just directing me in a way that I just can't figure out, and it's difficult, but most of the time it's pretty okay. Whoa, Nella. Whoa, Nella. Oh, God. Okay, that didn't work out whatsoever. Yep, okay, I guess I'll go down and around. But yeah. That's kind of like, you know, the story. I want to show the story missions, but at the same time, like, there's so much to do, like, outside of the story missions. Like, I kind of just sometimes forget about the story missions, and you know, it's not that the story's bad per se. It's just that sometimes I just honestly forget about them because I'm just having so much fun out here in the jungle. So let's see here. See if I can find this relic. This radio tower. I guess I just need to kind of get over this hill. It's a little ways off, so it'll be a little trek. Slide down this. There's a ton of different skills and stuff you can get, and it'll affect your tattoo on your arm as well as obviously how you can play. I'll go into that in a little bit once I get a little closer to this radio tower. But it seems pretty well made. You unlock skills as you progress through story missions, so you'll actually get to a point to where, like, even if you have a gajillion skill points, if you haven't did any story missions, then like there's certain skills you're just not going to be able to get, which I think is kind of a smart idea. To like, you know, I'm the type of person that wants to do everything in a game, and so I think kind of reminding me that I've got shit to do in the story side is kind of smart. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of nice to be able to just spend what you want to spend when you want to spend it, you know. But the skill stuff seems really rewarding and stuff. You get like cool takedowns. Like, for instance, now I can, what is that? Oh, it's just a pig. For instance, now I can, like, you know, take down a dude and then pull his grenade pin out from him and then kick him into other guys. Really cool. I can also take down a dude and take his knife and throw it into another guy's head. Also really cool. Let's see, what are you fuckers up to over here, you pirate drug smuggling motherfuckers? Oh, I got something for you guys. I got something all for you guys. Just for you guys. Directly for you guys. There you go. I was hoping it would blow up everything and it'd be really cool, but obviously it was not quite that cool. Let's see if this one's cool. That one's cool! Yeah, there we go. It goes, oh, the book! Oh, the jungle! Oh, the jungle! Should have got that job at McDonald's, man. Now you're just out here in the jungle, dying. But yeah, there's just tons of dynamic stuff like that all the time. Like every encounter in this game always feels so exciting. Like it just always, there's something about it. Like there's a lot of real tension in this game. Like sometimes games, you know, even though they can be really well crafted with excellent set moments and stuff like that, set pieces, sometimes just the fact that I am playing the game, I think kind of makes me feel like I have to like create my own tension. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, you know, this is an intense set piece moment, but if I die here, then I can just respawn and, you know, whatever. So I think it says a lot when a game like truly makes me sit up in my chair, not because I'm just like, oh, well, this is really cool looking on screen, more like this is actual tension. Like I want to get out of here. This place is fucking burning. Like, holy shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm digging this fucking bullet out of my arm as I run. Like, good stuff, like really good stuff. And that kind of tension is not just like in the story missions and stuff. Like, that kind of tension will go throughout the entire game, you know. Even just like that last little encounter I had, like, you know, there's no telling how that could have went. A bear could have came up and started just biting me in the back for no fucking reason whatsoever, and you know that could have got those guys to see me, and you know that would have been horrible. Oh god, okay, well that's the ocean, and oh yeah, this isn't working out. Okay, damn it. So that radio tower's way out there. I might not be able to quite get there. I mean, I could swim, but that would probably be suicide considering there's sharks all out there. I was hoping I could find a boat around here, but I'm not seeing one. I guess I'll jump back in my car here. Yeah, just super dynamic, super, like, just fun. It's just, like, it's very finely tuned, like, when it comes to just a pacing perspective. Like, and which is pretty exceptional for a game as open and as free as this. Like, I don't know, it's like, you know, a lot of times open world games can get a bit repetitive, you know? I mean, you play GTA and you're playing, you know, mission 20 where you go to the place and you shoot the guys, and I mean, like, it's GTA and everything around it is so fucking awesome that it's like, okay, that's cool, but like, you know, the pacing can kind of drag, like, you know, like it can kind of get to you. I mean, like, it's an open world game, you got to fill it up with a ton of shit, and some people just can't quite do that, and that's understandable because it's a huge game. But just the pacing in this game is exceptional. Like, even in the story missions and everything. Like, there was one part in particular that really stood out to me. I thought that it was truly awesome. I'm looking for a boat, but I'm not seeing one. Oh, this is not a boat. This is not a boat, Jason Brody. But, yeah, the ocean can be really scary because there's sharks and stuff. I might not be able to get over to that radio tower, guys. That's a little ways away, and there's sharks out there, as you can see, right fucking there. Creepy as hell, eating me and stuff. But yeah, there was one mission in particular where, you know, like, I've been playing the game stealthily for a long time now, and let me see if I can find something to do while I'm talking about this. I guess I'll head towards a story mission. Whatever, I'll do a story mission real quick. Sorry about, you know, kind of the long stretches of not doing stuff, by the way, too. Just, I mean, sometimes that's how this game is, but just honestly, just running through the jungle is a lot of fun. But anyway, yeah, there was one part in particular, you know, I'm playing this game for a long time, and I'm getting a lot of skills and stuff, but I'm still playing really stealthily, you know? Like, that's how I like to play. I like to creep through the jungle with my crossbow and take people out and Rambo it hardcore when I need to. So... you know, every mission that I'm playing, I'm trying to play stealthily, and while that makes you feel awesome, get this fucking gate out of my fucking way. Thank you. While that makes you feel awesome, you know, you still feel like, you know, you have to do that. Like, you know, that's kind of a thing, you know, you're stealthful, you have to do that to survive. And then there's one mission, like, it was a couple missions ago, I'd say probably about 6 or 7 missions ago, and I had a lot of skills, and I started getting a little bit more health slots and stuff, and I kind of started realizing, you know, like, I'm starting to become powerful. Like, you know, I think I'm starting to become a little bit more powerful now. But I'm still being stealthful and everything and not really quite realizing it. And so you get to this mission where, God, this truck is just, like, does not want to cooperate with me. You get to this mission... It's where you meet this guy, and he gives you a flamethrower, and by the way, the flamethrower is just, oh god, the fire in this game is fantastic. He gives you this flamethrower, and he tells you, these guys, you know, they're growing pot over at this one spot. They're growing pot over at this one spot. We don't like these guys, so go burn down their pot fields. Okay, whatever. So you get the flamethrower. I had already used the flamethrower by then, but I was, you know, this is still pretty cool. And you get over there, and... the mission is kind of dumb. Like, you know, you get over there and it's playing this, like, jamming, like, you know, Skrillex, like, dubstep shit. And you're fucking, like, torching marijuana fields. And while you're torching them, your dude's like, oh, man, this is so great. Like, oh, this is the best smoke. And, you know, it's kind of dumb. But the thing is that the way the mission is set up, there's respawning enemies, at least at the first part. And there's not really any sort of way you can do it stealthily. I mean, you could probably find a way, but the way it's set up, it is intended for you not to be doing it stealthily because you're going to have to get out there and you're going to have to burn those fields. And that's a jaguar. and you're gonna have to get out there. You're gonna have to burn those fields, and you're gonna have to, you know, shoot those guys that keep respawning. So what happens is, let me hunt this jaguar real quick, hardcore, because I actually kind of need him. I wouldn't worry about it, man. I wouldn't worry about it, man. Oh, okay. This thing's gonna be scary. Hell yeah. Oh wait, no, that's a leopard. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what I need anyway. But yeah, so you're torching these fields, and you're out there, and there's respawning enemies, and you know you're going crazy. And at this point, like I said, you can't play it stealthily. So I'm out there, you know, in the middle of this shit, like shooting crossbows, torching a fucking, you know, a marijuana field, turn around, shooting another bow into a dude, turn around, you know, switching to my SMG, blowing up some dudes, just fucking these people up. And like, this is kind of the first time I'd realized that, and like, you know, taking in with my skills, you know, in that point in the game when my skills, like, you start realizing, like, I'm powerful. Like, I'm really powerful. And that's also at the same point that your character starts kind of realizing, like, yeah, I'm powerful. So it's just like, you know, it sounds kind of simple, but with the way that you grow and the way that your skills grow and everything and the way that it's paced, that mission was so incredibly well placed to just kind of make you realize, hey, dude, the way you're playing it is totally cool, but just so you know, you're kind of becoming a beast. And like, it's super cool. Like, just the way that they are able to tune that kind of stuff so tightly in a game that's so dynamic, I think it's very impressive. And I think that there's a lot of that kind of stuff in the game. So that's awesome. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going towards here, running through the jungle. Yeah, I just love being in this jungle. I've always loved like jungle type settings and stuff like that. I've always enjoyed that kind of stuff. And this is just awesome. You know, I mean, it's so awesome. It's like, really, if you're looking for a jungle simulator, this is basically the closest you're gonna get, you know. And you know, the tatau and stuff, the tattoo gives you a lot of interesting skills to keep you going and makes for continually dynamic encounters and stuff like that. Man, I am just creeping along to this fucking mission objective. I'm sorry about that. You can get some skills that make you upgrade. You can get some skills that let you like sprint faster and stuff like that. I have a skill that allows me to walk faster while I'm crouching and stuff like that. So there's a decent amount of that stuff. Let me take off this other waypoint because it's bothering me. And I guess I should go up this way. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that it's not just well paced, like with the way that it's crafted. Like I said, those skills wrapped into the reason why I thought that mission was so well put. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to keep you going in this game. And like if on top of that, like the dynamic and awesome jungle doesn't alone, like, you know, there's a ton of other shit to keep you going. So it's really cool. I think the radio towers are really fun. I wish that I could show off one of those, but it looks like I'm going to be having a little bit of trouble with that. Ah, get up the hill. No, you can't Skyrim your way up hills. It doesn't seem like in this. There, you'll just kind of roll down. But, you know. Let's see here. No, don't slide, don't slide, don't slide, don't slide, don't slide, no. Yeah, usually if you can kind of make it to little grass patches, you're okay. Yes. Alright. This probably isn't like really even the way to go. I'm just climbing this massive mountain. The day-night cycle is awesome. Like, the game just looks fantastic. I really wish I had a good PC so I could see it. Just look at, like, that ocean, you know? I mean, like, just look at that. That's awesome. Like, there was a time where I was out in the sea. I had to get some sharks. And so I was out in the sea, and I just put the boat in the middle of the ocean and just basically let sharks circle me and, you know, shot them. But I was freaked out to dive to the bottom to get them because it's dark, and there was already like 6 sharks circling me, and I figured there'd just be more way down in there. And, you know, the ocean's fucking deep, you know, it's deep. But, you know, so while sitting out there kind of waiting for more sharks to come and waiting for things to kind of get more bright again to where I could see the shark skins easier, just the sunset and stuff on the water and everything, just wow. It is truly an exceptional looking game. It really is, and the fact that there's so much in it is really impressive. But once again, if you have the ability to play it on the PC, do that. If not, then you'll be fine on the Xbox, but especially if you don't know what you're missing. But if you do have the ability, oh god, my thumb. If you do have the ability to play it on the PC, do that because it seems fucking awesome. Let me make some medical stuff here real quick. The like as you could just see me pop out my thumb right then. That is just kind of one of the healing animations, but if you have a syringe, then it goes a lot quicker and usually heals you more. So let's see what this guy has to say. And this is one of the guys I've been working for in the story.
You fucker. You took your time getting here, didn't you? Personally, I'm worried that your heart's not in it anymore. But Chase, don't worry. Look at Keith. Keith just cries all the time now. That's become a bit of a drag.
Just shut up.
No. We've got a little history lesson for you. Listen up. Remember Zing He with his treasure ships out trying to collect riches for the Mings? Remember him? Yes, Mr. Buxer, of course I remember. Answer that like that, right? When I ask you a question, answer me back.
Fuck
right?
you.
On fucking Zing He, he's got this captain called Lin Kong. And Lin Kong goes fucking AWOL with his ship's hold at the Chengyang full of Barclays, right? And he settles right here, enslaves all the locals, but Zing He, fucking Zing he sinks his little empire in just a few years. What do you think happened to the treasure? Very good question, young Jace. Very astute. Well, the treasure...
This guy's a dick.
He's not on the boat anymore. And Lin Kong, that fucker's nowhere to be found. Treasure hunters have been after that crap ever since. Even the bloody chaps tore the island apart looking for it, but nobody knows where it is. So best not dawdle, Chase. Chin up. Good luck.
Yeah, so that guy's a total dick. What's happening with him is one of my friends that were sold into the slave trade, he has purchased. And he's basically kind of holding him over my head, saying, do this shit for me, find this special knife for me, and then you can get your friend back. But he doesn't really seem like he wants to give me my friend back, and he just seems like he kind of keeps making me do shit. So he's kind of a dick. But the characters so far seem really good. Their interactions and stuff with you seem great. You know, they have a lot of unique characteristics, each one of them. Yeah, it's good stuff. Like, seriously, even though that guy's a total dick, like, he plays a good dick. The villain, Voss, seems fantastic so far. Really good voice acting. Really good, just menacing stuff. Just good stuff. Alright, so I'm in a mine here. And, I'm kind of freaked out. Take you down, bitch! Oh, throw a knife at you! Wait. Yeah! Yeah, that's that knife throw takedown I was talking about. That'll silently take down 2 people. And it's super satisfying as well. All those takedowns are very satisfying. So you can loot bodies when they're done, when they're dead. I've got a little thing that tells me that I can loot people right when I take them down. So that guy that I took down, I didn't have to loot afterwards, which is nice. And before I go any farther, I probably should get into the skill stuff here real quick. Because I kind of need to equip that skill point anyway. So these are the skills you have. And, you know, you get your XP, you get 10 XP for every kill, and then you get more depending on if you get headshots and stuff like that. But these are the skill trees, and, you know, you get points, you put them in, you get cool stuff like, you know, chain takedown, string together multiple takedowns, grenade takedown, resistant to fire, resistant to explosives, more health slots, you know, sliding, moving quicker while you're crouching. You know, nothing too, like, except for maybe the takedown stuff, nothing too, I would say, super exciting, but there's definitely a good amount of stuff that I mean, what I mean by exciting, like, it's exciting when it comes to gameplay stuff. I'm gonna do this. It's exciting when it comes to gameplay stuff because, you know, it's like, oh, now I can do this. But there's nothing like, oh, well, now you can, you know, shoot bees out of your arm or anything like that. It's more just improving who you are, making you even stronger, and making you even more deadly. So we got this guy right over here. I'm wanting to figure out watch this. Oh, please work. No, it's not gonna really work. Oh, maybe it did. Yes. Did I kill them both? Oh, that was great. Oh, sweet. I hadn't really gotten that to work super effectively yet, but it totally just worked there. That was great. Pulled that guy's pin from his grenade and used him to kill that guy. So, awesome. Super satisfying stuff. So, we got another mine cart down here. And a lot of this, I've kind of noticed this with the past couple of missions, but most of this kind of stuff is not really part of the game. Like this kind of corridor creeping stuff. I don't necessarily dislike it because I think that the is that full of explosives? I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Yes! Oh man. You know, it's not this bad necessarily. Is that guy just standing there? Like, did he not notice what just happened to his fucking friends? But it's just kind of a thing where, you know, I hope that there's not a lot of missions like this, because the main strength of this game is very obviously its ability to put you in an exciting, dynamic world and get some. And this is not quite that. So, you know, it's whatever. Like, it's fine. And there's obviously been some exciting stuff in here already. It works, but I'm just saying this is not the biggest strength of this game. And there hasn't been a lot of story missions like this, so I wouldn't worry about it. Ho ho! Hello, you're on fire. Okay. Where you at, friend? Get some of that. Take you down. Put you down there. Cool, man. So, working my way through this mine. Seems like I'm doing fairly well. And, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. The treasure, I guess he was talking about. I thought that I was trying to... Maybe this is the same treasure. He's trying to find, like, some crazy knife. And he claims that once I get the knife for him, then I will give... he will give me back my friend. So I'm hoping that that long-winded story he was talking to me about outside was... something involving that knife. Man, I missed my sniper rifle. I should have went back by and changed that because this is gonna be rough. Sniper's got to take this slow. Okay, so I guess I can hide behind this. Oh man, there's more snipers out there. There's snipers everywhere. This is not gonna be good for me. That detection meter up there is what kind of tells you when people see you, when those bars start filling up, then they can see you. So you'll see the white kind of spread and fill up, and then you can realize that, you know, you can do shit. But this is totally not good because I could really use my sniper rifle right now, and I don't have it. So maybe I could try to hit him with a bow, but this is going to be a hard shot. Gotcha. Alright, there's one shot with the bow. Another sniper up there. More guys over there. Let me think here. That's just probably too far for the bow. Try a little bit of that on for size. No, it didn't work at all. If I could just get rid of this sniper right here, I'd have a much easier time because he is just scoping me out from over there. Oh man, this would be a hard shot to make. I'd have to be pretty awesome to make this shot. I didn't even realize. Okay, let's see. Pretty awesome. I'd have to be pretty awesome to make this shot. Damn it! So tell me I'm not awesome, Bo. Alright, that's not gonna work. It's just too small. So I'm gonna try to sneak up a little bit farther while he's doing this. But I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh god, I think they see me anyway. Yep, they see me. Great. Oh ho ho! Hello, you have an RPG. Oh, things are getting real fun in here, aren't they? Oh, you're on fire. Just burn to death, please. Oh god, look at the fire. Look at the fire. Oh, it looks so good. Shit. Alright, my body armor is gone. Come on, SMG, reach. Reach, SMG, reach. I used an assault rifle a lot early on, but I figured that I'd rather have something I can kind of go crazy close range with. silence than I would mid-range silence, because I've kind of got my bow for that. So, and normally I have a sniper rifle, but obviously I don't right now, which is still a bummer. Reach, SMG, reach! Damn it, it's not gonna do it. Fuck it! Oh god, bad idea, bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. Alright, somebody want an explosive bow? Because I got one. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you definitely want an explosive bow. So this is what I'm talking about here with the only 2 slots thing. I'm gonna have to go and equip my explosive arrow right from here. No recurve. Oh wait, what? Why can I? What? The hell? Am I out of arrows? Why wouldn't I be able to do that? No recurve arrow in inventory to equip with. Okay, there we go. All right, bitch. I made this in the jungle. Oh! I made this in the jungle as well. All right, fuck yes. All right, so I think that handles those guys. Hoping that's all of them. I do not want to switch. I want to loot him. Some of the stuff with interacting with people, I feel like is kind of finicky. You got to be in real specific spots sometimes, which can definitely be a pain in certain areas. It's, you know, it works, but it can definitely kind of go in and out. So just keep an eye out on that. Sunglasses, sweet, exactly what I need right now. Okay. Continue to go in here. Get some ammo, I suppose. They're really loading me up with ammo here. Get past the pirate encampment and cross the bridge. Find this strange door and so. Oh, God. Didn't even see you. Damn it. Not paying attention. I was looking at my mission stuff up there. Why you got. Oh, what? What? What just killed me? I don't even know what just killed me right there. I must have got hit with something. I don't know. I felt like I had like full health. Anyway, let's see where it starts me. The checkpoints are usually pretty okay. I mean, you know, I honestly don't mind doing stuff again because the game is just so fun. But checkpoints are usually pretty okay. Alright, you. Alright.
Come out, wherever you are!
Oh, shit. Headshot. I don't know why those guys keep exploding into flames, but apparently they're carrying something flammable. There's different types of enemies too, so you're not just fighting like the same guys. When you check them with the camera, a little icon will appear over their head. If they're skulls, they're basically just the same regular guys. If they got the crosshairs and they're snipers, or possibly RPG guys. If they have a lightning bolt over their head, they're chargers, which means they're going to try to run up on you, and stuff like that. Well, even though I don't have a sniper rifle, I don't need to forget that I have a shotgun, I guess, because this is a pretty close corridor area, and it would seem fairly useful. Oh, shot you while you're sliding. People dying all over the place. Oh. Ooh, ow. Alright. There's that one guy left, I believe. Heal myself. Yeah, the syringe stuff is worth it. Just, like, you have unlimited of just, you know, fucking pop your thumb out of its socket healing. But the syringes are just, they heal you more, but the main thing is that they're just so much quicker. Because a lot of times you just don't have the time to wait for that to heal. And so that's the main reason why you want to make syringes, is just so you can heal quickly. Because if there's plenty of situations where if you try to just rely on that regular heal, unless you're out away from the action, then you're just gonna die. Let me try the compass. Okay. I've actually been seeing some of these symbols around the world, so maybe this compass will help me find those, open those symbols as well. Haha, yes! Okay. Oh. The diamond in the rough. Let's go in here and see what's up.
Yeah, this isn't creepy.
This isn't creepy. Enter the mystical room. This is actually pretty creepy, Jason Brody, because I don't know if you were being sarcastic there, but you're kind of wrong.
Dead end.
Dead end.
Gotta be somewhere to activate it.
All right. Let's see what this is about here. Cool. Oh, wait. Oh, that. I don't like when there's a gajillion doors that open around me. That usually means there's gonna be a gajillion people coming out to kill me. This is pretty creepy. Maybe I should go up here and see what's up here. I just want to make sure I'm not missing stuff. Oh, it's just a creepy tombstone type thing and something to loot. So I will loot that. And you know, looting stuff just doesn't get in the way or anything. It's really well done. It's just there, and I think that kind of looting is fun. I don't like to deal with looting a ton, but if it's basically just like, hey, open this thing and sell what you get inside. Oh god, it's a Komodo dragon. Then it's usually not too bad. This is intense. Wow. I don't know what this is about, but this is pretty intense. Oh, okay. There's some brief, like, first-person platforming stuff, like, especially with the radio towers, and it's actually well done. It's kind of cool. Radio towers are really exciting to climb. So that's always good to see that kind of stuff. Ah, god damn it. Fucking jungle. Fucking, oh, Jesus Christ. Get off me. Komodo dragons are a bitch. Alright. Let's see here. I have to explore the depths. That is just, man, this is a pretty cool place, though.
Why do I get a
God, I guess let's go down here. Why do I get a bad feeling about this? Maybe it's because it's an incredibly creepy place with incredibly shaky craftsmanship. So it's kind of normal you got a bad feeling about this, Jason Brody. Oh, shit. What are we going? Wow. A lot of story missions are only like 15 minutes, so the one that I would show off in the video would be like, you know, 2 hours. Oh god, oh god. Oh no! Oh, ho, ho, ho. Holy shit. Am I good? Well, yeah, this kid's pretty tough. I don't know if he really should be this tough considering his background, but he ends up being pretty tough. Whew. Damn. Intense stuff, man.
Not getting out.
I'm not getting out that way. Take the old elevator to venture deeper. God damn it. Oh, I should have jumped. Oh, okay. Alright. This is intense. It's like old, like, Chinese stuff, man. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's, oh, God, Komodo dragons are digging it down here, aren't you? I think I just saw a snake drop or something. What is this? Is this the treasure?
Another piece of the compass.
Another piece of the compass, okay, cool, that's what I need.
This place is coming down.
Place is coming down! Alright, well, I gotta get the fuck out of here, I suppose. I don't really know where I'm gonna go. Whoa! Whoa, and that's honestly like how the fire can get in the real game. Like, you know, just out in the world. It's honestly how it can get. Like, you can set something on fire and it can just, oh god, it can just spread. But I don't really want to talk about that right now because I need to get the fuck out of here. So, sorry, Komodo dragons. Your lair is now ruined, it seems. But holy shit. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. No. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Survive. Yeah, lights. Cool. That's probably the end of that mission, and I'd say that's a pretty good place to call this. Let's see. Make sure that there's nothing else afterwards. all these crazy things show up. A lot of kind of trippy stuff in this game. You know, I can't really quite tell what the story's going, but there's definitely been some trippy stuff, which I think is interesting.
Favorite
Yeah, this guy follows me around all over the place.
Stay away from me.
Are you calling the shots now, eh? Is that what you're doing? Hector, apparently I'm no longer calling the shots, so dismantle everything and split Keith open from there.
God,
Wait.
what a dickhole.
Hold on. What was that, mate?
What a shitty phone you got there, man. I mean, I can't really talk. My phone's
Hector.
pretty dumb, but
Good news. Apparently I'm
for someone
back
that's
in
buying
charge.
slaves, I feel like you might,
So, any close to finding me knife yet? Hmm?
I'm almost there, I think.
Almost there, sir.
What, are you serious?
ugh.
All right, almost there, sir.
Go on, put the compass piece in.
Dickhole.
Right then. I'll start off then, shall I? Keep safe.
Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna continue using this compass to try to find this knife. Yeah, I'll just set something on fire real quick, and then I'm gonna call this. So, yeah, oh, this is a cool little area, kind of a glades type area. Forest fire! I just watch it. It can take over, like, if you torch like a wooden building, it'll take over the building, it'll start spreading, you know, the more you do, like, they can legitimately get huge. Like, you can very legit cause, like, mini forest fires here. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, this one doesn't seem to be getting too far, maybe because of the water and stuff. I don't know. But it's still, I mean, just look at that. It's fucking awesome. So just more awesome dynamic stuff. Yeah, that's Far Cry 3. I mean, you know, there's a lot of just me running around. Sorry about that, but I hope you get the picture of what the game is. I think this is just a great game. Really, I do. After playing it just for about, you know, 7 or 8 hours, I kind of very quickly realized this is probably one of my top 3 favorite games of the year. So yeah, it's super good in so many ways. I hope the story continues to be good too, because so far it's been pretty interesting, and the characters seem great, and just the gameplay is really well made, and the whole game is just super well tuned. Excellent, truly excellent game so far. It'd have to have something really fucked up to ruin this game for me. So, anyway, yeah, that's Far Cry 3. If you have an itching for, you know, running through the jungle, just fucking play this game hardcore, because it is awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna go shoot some more stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.